this is Angie B and welcome back to my channel, and in this video I am going to be showing you my flat iron routine, how I get my hair nice and sleek and straight. This is the first time I have flat ironed my hair since I big chopped, and I am shook by how long it is. Like, guys, shrinkage is real. I also just want to give a little disclaimer. This is actually the next day after I filmed my flat iron tutorial because I realized that my camera cut off right at the end of the video, so I didn't have my intro and my outro. So I just wanted to film this quick little intro. I'm so tired. I just got back from work, but I thought I have to film a little intro for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any tips or comments or questions that you'd like to ask me, make sure to comment them in the comment section below. Also, if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Welcome to the fam. If you're new here, it is free to subscribe. Also, hit the little bell icon, which is right next to the subscribe button, which just ensures that you guys get notifications every single time I post. I promise you will not be spammed. And yes, thank you so much for tuning into this channel. I'm not going to film an outro because, like I said, it cut off. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I hope you watch it till the end, and I hope you watch more of the videos on my channel. And if you don't like it now, maybe by the end of the video you like it, please give this video a big thumbs up. Follow me on my social medias. It is Angie B with 3 underscores. I'll put them on the screen here. They will also be linked in the description below, as well as all the products that I'm going to be using. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, so firstly, please excuse the noise. We have some visitors over, so if you hear any noise in the background, it's just some people talking. I can't control it. Anyway, I have already washed and deep conditioned my hair. I used this shampoo. It is by Brazilian Keratin. It is 95% natural. It says it's a soothing therapy shampoo. I'm not sure if the brand is Natural World or Brazilian Keratin. It's a London brand from Soho, London. I bought it in South Africa. I've only used it about twice, but I really like it. I'm not sure if they sell it on Amazon, but if they do, I will put it in the description box below. And I also put alternatives for the other shampoos I usually use, but I really like this one. It is not sulfate free, but it has no parabens, phosphates, dyes, gluten, and all that bad stuff, but it does have a little bit of sulfate. Then my new favorite deep conditioner. Well, it's not new anymore. It's been my favorite for a while. It is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Intensive Hydration Hair Mask with African Rock Fig and Baobab Oil. This is my favorite deep conditioner of all time. I'm going to keep repurchasing this. None of the products I'm using today were sent to me. None of the tools or products, everything I bought with my own money. So I just wanted to put that little disclaimer out there. So now I'm going to start with putting a leave-in. I'm using this one, the Curl Repair Leave-In for natural hair, locks in moisture, dry, damaged, coarse hair, blah, 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 by Cream of Nature. This is what it looks like. So I'm not going to use too much of this because I don't want it to weigh my hair down. I actually wanted to put absolutely nothing, but my hair in the front usually feels a little bit drier than the rest, so I decided to just put some in. So first I'm just putting like that much. So it looks thick, but it really rubs into a nice light texture. And I'm not sectioning it. I'm just kind of roughly putting it through. I just need something to help with the moisture because it's cold. I'm adding that much again, and this should be enough for my whole head. So now what I'm going to do is get this towel and just dab the excess product that's just like sitting on the top of the hair, because I really don't want to weigh it down. So whatever is going into the hair should be absorbed by now. Whatever is staying on the top, I'm wiping it off. Okay, as you can see, it doesn't look white anymore. Hair feels slightly more moisturized. So now I'm going in with my heat protector, which is where it is the standard. Everybody uses this. It's the Tresemme heat protectant from UK. I believe it protects up to 450 degrees. I can't see that sign anywhere here, but anyway, I'm just going to spray this all over my hair, and then I'll section it for the blow dry. Be very generous with your heat protectant. Okay, that should be enough. Just make sure to massage that in so that it's going in all the hair nice and good. This is the thing. Lots of people like to blow dry their hair when it's about 80% dry, 90% dry. And I used to do that when my hair was relaxed. And now that my hair is natural, for me to get the best blow dry, my hair has to be soaking wet when I dry it. So section off the top half first. It's so hard for me to tie my hair. But let's try. Okay, so I also have my spray bottle here. So as the hair starts to like dry out, I'm going to continue spraying it so that my hair stays nice and damp. So now I'm going to section off the back again. But I'm putting up all my positive energy, all my positive vibes out there. So this will work very well. Okay, so now once I section that off, I'll go ahead and detangle it so that I don't have to detangle it while the hair is like with the hot heat, you know. It just works way better if you detangle it first. So anyway, this is the size of the section that I will be blow drying. That's what it looks like. It is by Toni & Guy. And I just bought this attachment off Amazon. So that's what it looks like. So if you guys would like this attachment, if you're interested in it, I'm going to link it below. I've always wanted a blow dryer with a comb attachment, but instead of buying the whole blow dryer, I was just like, you know, I'm sure it's possible for me to find just the attachment. So I found it. If you guys would like to try it, I will link it. Again, my own money, not sponsored, not sent to me. Okay, the reason why I was explaining all that is because I'm going to sort of switch over to voiceover now because the blow dryer is so loud. You guys won't hear me while I'm blow drying, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that and then speed it up after you guys see the technique, and we'll come back when it's time to flat iron. So yeah. Okay, so I am done blow drying my entire head. It is very fluffy, quite soft. It feels kind of dry, but that's just how my hair feels usually when it's completely dry like this with no product in it. Of course, it has a little bit of leave-in and a bit of heat protector, but there's not that much in it. So, I think my eyes are even getting a bit red. That took me forever, oh my gosh. After I blow dry, I always like to leave my hair to rest for a little bit because it just goes through so much with the combing and the detangling and the blow drying. So yeah, I always like to leave it to rest for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is put in the silk part. That's what makes it a silk press, I guess. I'll be using the BioSilk Silk Therapy. This is what the bottle looks like. I guess it's like highly recommended on YouTube. It's either this or the Chi Silk Infusion. Those are the popular ones. So I decided for this because apparently it's better for like thicker hair, and you guys can see my hair is like super thick, extremely thick. So I think this is going to help it, but I still need to be light-handed with it because, you know, serums are always pretty heavy. So what I've decided to do is split my hair in half. I'll put the product on one half and then the other half just so that it's evenly distributed. So I'm just going to tie this for now. I'm shook, guys. Like shrinkage is real because my hair, I did not expect it to be this long comparing to how it looks when it's like shrunk. Like, look at that. Damn. That looks crazy. Anyway, so I'll put the silk on this side first, then the other side. And then I'm going to leave my hair to rest for like 20 minutes. And then I'll come back and start flat ironing my hair. So, the bottle says it should be shaken well. And it says you can use this on wet or dry hair. I've seen people use it on wet hair. I feel like my hair sort of absorbs the product when it's wet. And it just doesn't work as well. So I like to put these kinds of things on dry hair, so let's hope it works in my favor. So it's shaken up really well. Now I'm going to use about this much on this side. Oh, this might actually be a bit too much. Is it? Okay, I think I'm going to do this. I'll use less on this side. Put one side on the ends here. Yeah, I'll rub this together again. I'll start on the ends because you can probably see that my ends look pretty not as straight as the rest of the hair. There's nothing left on my hands, which means my hair has absorbed everything. You know, when you've got like some product left on your hands after you've rubbed it through your hair, then you know you've probably put in a little bit too much. So now, by the way, this is the only hair I lost during the blow dry. So this and the bit on here. Let's see. That's the amount of hair I lost. Anyway, now I'm going to comb through the hair because this just really helps. Oh my gosh, this product is amazing. I know I just totally went off topic, but it made my hair feel so much softer, like instantly. I don't know if you can tell by the way the comb is going through my hair, but wow, it feels so soft. So I think this will be like a little like conditioning kind of thing going on while my hair is resting. See how that just looks so much more moisturized than when we did this side? Now I'm going to leave my hair to rest for a couple minutes, then I'll be back. I am back. It has been about half an hour, I think. My scalp is rested. My hair still feels nice and soft. This also acts as a heat protector. And I already put this heat protector in my hair earlier. So I'm not going to be adding any more because I don't want to weigh my hair down. I don't want to dampen it or do anything like that. Please ignore my dog's barking. So yes, we're moving on to the flat iron. I'm going to section my hair into 3. So there'll be the back, the middle, like the crown area, and then there'll be the front, which I'll most likely then separate into 2, like in the direction that I'll decide to style my hair. I will be using this brush. It is by the brand Evolve. I also got it on Amazon. It is just a boar bristle brush. I usually use the blue brush that I was using earlier, which is... I usually use this brush to flat iron, but it's kind of hard. Like the bristles are hard and they're further spaced, whereas this one, it's just softer, and like just brushing it on the hair like naturally, if you just do that, it just gives your hair a much smoother finish than using this comb. So that is why I'm using this one. I always do the chase method, but I do not use a rat tail comb. I always prefer to use a brush just because it's easier to hold, and I find that it gives me a much better finish. I will be using a brush. I can't see it. It's like a hair dyeing brush. Anyway, you see it once I get it. It's like a hair dyeing brush. That's what I use to part my hair because it's nice and sharper than the rat tail comb that I have. So I use that just to make straight lines, because I feel like when your hair is in straighter lines, you have an even amount of hair, so that the hair also flat irons at a much more even rate. I'll be taking pretty small sections, so I hope this doesn't take me too long. It is by Toni & Guy. It's the same brand as my blow dryer. It has holographic plates. Very interesting looking. They are titanium plates. That is the main reason I got this flat iron. I also bought this flat iron. Unfortunately, I only seem to find it on Amazon UK, but I did buy it from a store. I'll try to see if I can find it in the US store. If not, I'm going to put the alternatives, because honestly, most flat irons, as long as they have the same kind of plates and almost the same heat settings, work basically the same. So this is basically a dupe for the Babyliss Pro, however you pronounce that brand. And yes, it has titanium plates. They are kind of bouncy. They're not like hard, so they move with your hair. And yes, it's got the heat settings on the inside, so it doesn't disturb while you are doing your hair. So I'm just going to turn that on now. Just turn it on the inside there. And then the little red light goes on. You can see that. And it's on 200 degrees, which is about 420 Fahrenheit. I'm going to put the Fahrenheit on the screen for everyone who reads in Fahrenheit. But yes, it is 200 degrees. I'm using it on the highest setting. And I'm just going to start sectioning my hair and part it. And we'll go from there. I'm just going to play some music for you guys because, you know, it gets kind of boring to just watch me doing the same thing over and over and over again. So yeah. Oh, this is the dye brush I'm using, by the way. I just like how sharp it is. It makes nice straight lines. So that's the first section. Just roughly fold it like that. And I'll take the middle section. Like that. And then I'll be doing the chase method. So I do this. Pull it just a little bit, then go ahead and flat iron. I'll go over the roots a few times and then one slow pass down the hair. I never like to go down the hair twice. Oh. This is the smoothest my hair has ever felt. What? Like, including when it was relaxed. I am shook. And bam. Wow.